Hello everyone, my name is Ada Lee and I come from Hong Kong, China. I'm now 16 years old. Speaking of environmental protection, that goes back a long time ago when I was 8, when my father showed me a documentary named An Inconvenient Truth. This documentary talks about how President Al Gore, as a citizen, take actions around climate change. So as you can see, behind me is a video Mr. Al Gore telling other people about climate change. In the year 2015, I finally had a chance to come to Paris, attending the UN COP21 conference. During the conference, I learned a lot about climate change and also how climate change is affecting every single one of us in this planet. Now, the picture behind me is a picture of me with the UN Secretary Ban Ki-moon. And this one is with the UN Climate Ambassador. Most importantly, during the Paris COP21, I'm also really glad that I attended the civic conference as a representative of teenagers around the world. Can our voice be really heard? Like, what should we do? Because we are very confused.
Young people have been active online in changing the direction of political change. Every voter must be a climate voter in every election from now on, and every activist must be active.
So when I went back to school in the United States, I shared a lot with my friends about my experience in COP21 and also what Mr. Al Gore has told me. We developed an idea of panda solar, which is bringing what we love in China, the panda, and solar panel together, and that is panda solar. So, as you can see behind me is a picture of the initial idea that we came up after discussions. 2016, which is this year, summer, when I went back to Shenzhen, I am gladly that I attended Mr. Al Gore's Climate Reality Project again. During this project, me and Mr. Al Gore had a more deeper conversation, and during this camp, me and all of the representatives around China, we learned a lot more about climate change, the concept and knowledge. And this has also made me realize how to be a real climate leader. At the same time, attending this conference is another Chinese student that's also studying in the United States. She is my friend. We both together came up with a new idea, that is the small panda solar, which we will have the panda solar in both East Coast and the West Coast in the United States and in high school. Therefore, we can advocate the idea of climate change and environmental protection into more people in the United States, teenagers like us, and in the communities beside the solar station. Lastly, I advocate more teenagers around the world like me to take into actions and realize our green dream. Together, we can change the world.
I also made a speech there asking a question on what will the world look like for our future generations.
一起学习，真正的实现我们的绿色梦想。Together we can change the world. Thank you.
然后带到这个夏令营，然后来分享给大家，然后来帮助大家实现自己的一个在气候方面的一个就是领袖力的展现，然后让更多的人参与到气候变化的行动当中。我希望在这里带领更多的青少年们一起加入到气候变化的行列中，把气候变化和环境保护的种子播撒在更多的青少年的心中，然后让他们一起像蝴蝶效应一样去改变我们的地球，去创造我们绿色的家园。
We are the members of Youth Leadership Summer Camp for Climate Action, initiated by the United Nations Development Programme to fight against climate change and put sustainable development goals into real action, with aims to promote youth leadership and drive young people to raise awareness of sustainable development.
请记住我们的约定，应对气候变化，我们永远不放弃。为了我们的明天，为了全人类赖以生存的家园，我们共同努力，我们一起行动。